Hello, in this video I am going to show you how to implement a a collapsible component, but using the accordion style. So feel free to check out the regular collapse video. Highly recommend, even if you are looking to implement an accordion style collapse, still recommend that you check out the collapse tutorial so you can get an idea of how that works, because this is essentially expanding on that on a theoretical level, and some of the code will be similar as well. So the accordion style collapse allows you to have, I'll just show you right here because it's on this website. It's like this. If you open one, or any other one that's open, which should only be one, it closes it. So they are all linked. To do this, it's pretty simple. I'm going to get rid of what we've already got. Save that. So we shouldn't have anything left anymore. So first thing that you want to do is put a div, and you're going to put a class of accordion. And we're going to have an ID. We will be using this inside, so keep a note of the name, epic example. And now we're going to have a card, and this is going to have a class card. Again, you can have whatever sort of structure you want in their cards. These are pretty good for laying out information, for example. And we're just going to put another div, and I'm going to have a class of card dash header, and this is what you would be clicking on to it'll be these essentially here, and you can style it however you want. You can provide color, totally up to you, different font size, style, it's totally up to you. So card header, we're gonna have an ID, and I'm gonna keep it simple, let's call it heading 1, but feel free to do something a bit more contextual. And now what we're going to do is inside of here, you can format this however you want, but I'm going to format it with a H2. I'm going to put a class of MB-0, so this is 0 margin at the bottom. And we're going to have a button, which is the thing that you click to open and close a particular section. So button class, feel free to style this button however you want. It is totally up to you. And text dash left, type equals button, data dash toggle equals collapse, data dash target equals, and this is going to be called collapse 1, which is the main body. We have not created that yet, but we will be creating that in the next minute or so. Area dash expanded equals true. So we will have one expanded by default. Area dash controls equals collapse 1, and now let's close that item off, and I'm simply going to put in here item 1. Just keep it simple. And then outside of the header, we're going to have the main body, which hides and closes, and it's going to have an ID of collapse 1, which is what we use right here. So make sure you put the correct IDs. That is very important. That can prevent it from working. I've done that before. It happens to all of us. Collapse show. So this is should look very familiar. A lot of it really should, from the collapse video. Labeled area, labeled by area, labeled by heading 1, which is what we name this right here. And we're gonna have a data dash parent equals, it is literally just epic example, and because it's an ID, put hash. And now we're just gonna put some content in there. I'll move it around a bit with the keyboard. I'm gonna put a div put a class of card-body, and in here I'm going to get this lorem ipsum text. You can put whatever you want in here. Save that and refresh. So at the moment we don't have any other items, so we need to create them. And the best way to actually create them is literally just to duplicate the card. So this card right here, if you duplicate this, and I'm going to create it so there's, or implement it so there's a total of 3, but you can do as many as you want. There's a few changes that you need to make in all subsequent cards. You need to change this ID to heading 2, and you need to change, this should be heading 1, like so. Actually, no, I didn't want to change it there. I wanted to change it here. So make sure you label it properly. Heading 2, that should be that there. You keep that ID the same. This should now be called, or this should be targeting collapse 2, and collapse 2. And where it says area expanded, we want all others to be false, so they are closed. So we only have one open by default. I'm going to call this heading 3. Easy way to remember based on the naming system we've done. Just go 1, 2, 3 for everything that we've put. It's a pretty easy way to remember, to be fair. Heading 2, collapse 2. Okay, I think that's it. Apart from area expanded, we want to be false. Reload, and okay, we also want to change this to 3. Okay, that shouldn't really actually. So yeah, they are all showing, which is not what we wanted. They are also. What else is wrong? Also, we also need to add on the button itself. There's another class we need to add. It's only on the ones that are collapsed. It should be this one. It is the collapsed class. No, it's so easy to miss something off. Save that, refresh. Okay, so still got a bit to go. Let's have a look. See if we got everything. So BTN, BTN link, block, text left, collapsed. Okay, so far so good. Type button, data toggle is, that should be a lowercase c. I don't know why I put an uppercase c for that. They are all still showing. Also, we've got show on the first one. We do not want that on the others. Have a good feeling about this refresh. Yeah, let's see if it works. Okay, so that didn't fully work. So I'm gonna have a guess it's something to do with the targets. So let's have a look. So we're heading 2, collapse 2, collapse 2, heading collapse 2, heading 2. Let's go down here. Class 3, heading 3. That should be collapse 3, heading 3. Reload. And they all look all good now. Yes, that is it. They are all working fantastic. So that is how you implement an accordion style collapse system. If you have any questions, feel free to pop me a message. You can message me on Discord, on my website solarlearning.co.uk, and a bunch of other different ways, all of which is in the description. The GitHub link will also be in the description, so you can check out the source code because there is a fair bit here. And that's it. I look forward to seeing you in the next awesome video.